Morning. Alrighty, so it's Monday. Just finished push day workout. So I think when I last talked to you guys on Friday morning, we were just finishing week 1 of this 8-week cycle, and I was pretty ecstatic because I lost some weight. And what did I go do this weekend? I had my one planned cheat meal, which, you know, that is what it is. Then I messed up. I started drinking this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Drank a little bit more than I should have on Friday night, which is a rarity for me. You know, I don't do that very much, and it was a good time. Then I did it again Saturday. I'm not talking about drinking a whole bottle, but just, you know, still empty calories. And I also ate bad. So I took the 3 pounds that I lost and I put it right back on Saturday and Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe a little bit of that is probably some water weight, but regardless, it's never a good feeling on Monday when you get on the scale and you've erased some progress. But, you know, it's kind of how it goes sometimes, you know, as unfortunate as it is and how demotivating that can be. It's also a chance to get back on the wagon, you know, and get back on the train. And I did, you know, we had a really good workout today. I'm gonna stick to my diet plan. I had meal prep again yesterday, so all of that will be good. I normally don't have that much issue sticking to that diet plan during the week. It's not that hard for me because I'm so busy between workouts and work and my daughter and just all the, you know, the daily to-dos that I have during the week that I kind of don't have time to mess up, you know. But then you get to the weekend and, you know, you're going out with some friends, going out with your not girlfriend, and then before you know it, you've ate a bunch of calories or drank a bunch of calories that you didn't plan on, you didn't account for. And you put on some weight, or put some weight back on. So that's kind of where I'm at this morning. Monday's always a tough one for me too, because since I do eat, you know, semi-low carb during the week, and I'll eat some carbs on the weekend, sometimes I do have a tendency for that just to be a little bit of water weight. So we'll get on the scale tomorrow and see how much that was water weight. I ordered the body fat caliper, and it says it was delivered, but I cannot find it. So I gotta look into that too, because I really want to get away from using weight as a metric. I talked a little bit about that last week, because it's just not. Weight is it fluctuates. You know, you're gonna fluctuate 3 to 5 pounds just on water weight. So it's really hard for me when I'm only trying to lose, you know, 10 to 15 pounds, you know, or see, even saying that doesn't feel right, because I'm really just trying to get rid of my pudge and my belly. You know, I don't have a whole lot left, especially compared to where I used to be, but I do have some, and there's definitely body fat to be lost. But, you know, at the end of the day, you got to teeter that line of, you know, self-improvement, but then also enjoying life. And I'll tell you that Friday and Saturday were 2 of the best nights that I've had in a long, long time. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy, you know. It wasn't like I was, I didn't drink a whole bottle. I didn't go get blackout drunk. But when you're eating good and you're eating healthy, and then you do something that's not good, not healthy, you tend to really feel that, because your body's just not really used to it. So I don't know. I won't be drinking anymore this week. I honestly probably will have a few more drinks this weekend. I told myself that I'm not gonna stop the weekend drinking until summer's over, because I don't know about you guys, but I live in the BMW, and the summertime is the only time we get to have times like that. Once winter hits, it's just darkness. And I already know I have some things coming up this winter with personal training, and my current job is the August through December is our busiest time of the year, so I won't have time for the fun that I have right now. Plus, my girlfriend starts school back, so she'll be busy. So I'm kind of giving myself some excuses. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we'll see how this whole thing progresses. I'm still going to be super strict during the week, and I'm going to cut out the cheap meal that I'm having on Friday evening to make room for a little bit extra booze on the weekends. And like I said, not an excessive amount, just a little bit. And it won't be an every weekend thing, but because I have my daughter every other weekend, so I don't drink on those weekends. But I just happen to have 2 weekends in a row where I don't have her. You live and you learn. You lose and you gain. You gain and you lose. It's just kind of the cycle of things. I think the more important thing is that when you have a setback, you are able to get back on the wagon. Because I know there has been times in the past where you have one bad meal and you go, well, that's over. I can't diet. I can't lose weight. I'm gonna let this one bad meal turn into a week's worth of bad eating, or this day's worth of bad eating turn into a week, a couple of days, or this couple of days turn into a week. This week turn into a month. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that this time. We're gonna have setbacks. We're not always gonna do what we're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, we're gonna reassess and we're gonna get back on that wagon and do what we got to do, because that's all we can do. No one's perfect. Yeah, that's what it is. But other than that, don't have a whole lot different going on this week versus last week. Still in the same workout set, so didn't do too much of a different workout from last Monday, but we did, it was push day. I'm still on the push-pull cardio, arm, leg split. And so we did barbell squats, 4 sets of 10. It was nice. I was able to do a little bit more weight than last week. Big fan of progressive overload, so it just means every week you just do incrementally more. That's how you build muscle at the end of the day. So we did barbell squats, leg press. I go in and out on the leg press because I have mixed feelings, but it does allow me to go. I can go super heavy on the leg press, heavier than I can go on squats. So I feel like it's a good thing for me to work that in when I can. Today we did a little bit different on arms. So we, instead of doing just dumbbell, I've been doing dumbbell bench and dumbbell incline, barbell press and barbell incline and Smith machine incline. But today we did the ISO machine. So we did 4 sets of 10 on decline ISO and the lateral ISO, which that felt pretty good. Got a really good tricep workout in today, which is too simple. I try to hit on my push and pull days. I try to hit muscles I'm working with two workouts. That's it. 4 sets. Not going to failures on Mondays and Tuesdays. I say failure for Thursdays and Fridays. But Monday is more of just like it's important. It's definitely. It's not saying that I don't work them out. I definitely feel like my arms are close to jello right now, but they're not as jello as they'll be at the end of Thursday's workout. The same for my legs for Friday. But the 2 tricep workouts I did today were tricep extensions and then hammer curls. And I can tell you one thing, I was feeling the hammer curls today. My veins starting to pop on my arm, a new vein that I haven't had pop. And I'm just noticing I'm just looking a little bit more fit, regardless of those 3 pounds that I said I gained. So I know one thing for sure is I'm not losing muscle. That's the tricky part for where I'm at too. Is where I'm leaning out, but I also don't want to lose muscle. I've lost enough weight. I've got down to 165 before, and I was skinny and like kind of not flabby, but like wasn't muscular. I was kind of jelly at 165, and I didn't like that. So this time I'm going for 175, 170, but toned, with as much muscle mass as I can be at that weight. And then we'll see this winter time if I'm able. If I get down to the 170, then I'll be bulking up for the winter months and really trying to put some muscle on and really trying to put strength on. So right now I'm doing high sets, trying to get it in. We did the sauna again, 20 minutes a day like usual. That makes me feel a lot better. Get some of that out in get some of that booze out of my system from this weekend. We'll do this evening. I'll come back after I pick my daughter up from daycare every day, and then she goes to her mom. So I'll hang out with my daughter for a few hours, and I get off work today, and then we'll hit the sauna again. Probably do some cardio too. I didn't do cardio today. Kind of ran out of time. I always warm up with the elliptical in 10 minutes, but I don't really count that as cardio because it's pretty light. Because I'm just, like I said, I'm warming up. It's, only the last 5 minutes of that 10 are really at a fat burning range. The first 5 minutes are me working up and just getting blood flowing and kind of waking up because I work out, at 5 a.m. So I'll probably hit the treadmill for 15 to 20 when I get there, and then I'll do 20 minutes in the sauna, and then we'll see what's going on from there. As far as meal prep this week, I didn't do that much different from last week. I'm doing chicken and sweet potatoes with some zucchini for lunch, and then for dinner I have a taco bowl again with some chicken and black beans and potatoes. So that'll be good. That'll be yummy. That'll hit most of my macros right there. For breakfast, I keep it pretty simple for breakfast because I'm just not a big eater in the morning. So I just do a banana and a protein shake normally. I do oatmeal sometimes, but when I eat a big breakfast, I seem to be hungrier throughout the day. I know that sounds contradicting, and some people it's the opposite. But so I normally just kind of stray away from having a big breakfast. I like keeping it light and having a little bit more calories to work with for my lunch and dinner when I feel naturally more hungry. And then other than the workout stuff, still just trying to, like I said, have fun this summer and enjoy it before I go into two full-time jobs with personal training and my warehouse job for the wintertime. Got some big things planned for January because hopefully by January I'll be able to start my firefight in school. That's going good. Still haven't smoked. I'm almost a month clean from that, so that's awesome. When I quit drinking again in the winter months, it'd be the first time in my adult life where I've been 100% sober. Well, 100% sober from what society calls drugs, because we can get into the whole how caffeine and sugar are also drugs and a lot of rights too, but we won't get into that today. Even though I do have a caffeine addiction, maybe that'll be the next thing I try to cut down on, but not right now. I'm too busy. I need it right now. I'm a tired man. I've been watching sunsets. It's a little smoky up here, so that's kind of messing with me watching sunsets. So that kind of is a bummer, but like I said, I was able to have a really good night Friday, Saturday night, and last night too. So I actually got a hold of some venison. I had some venison tacos. So that was a good Sunday night cap right there with some lean protein. Kind of put me back on track after a weekend of eating not so good. I didn't video the meal prep this week like I was thinking about. Maybe I'll do that next week for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't do anything super crazy when I meal prep. I don't go for I'm not going for extremely good taste or extremely good looking food. It's more about efficiency and what's the easiest to cook to get my macros and the cheapest. I got it down pretty good. I can really meal prep for I can do a whole week's worth of dinners and lunches for like $60 to $70, which is pretty good in my opinion. It's what you'd spend if you're eating fast food just for lunch, 5 or 6 days a week. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get into that. Maybe I'll take you out to the grocery store with me one day and show you what I do for that. But all right, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm almost at work. I'm gonna take a few more minutes to decompress, and after talking to you guys, I have my workout, and then get into work and grind one out. I look forward to continuing this little journey thing we got here and documenting it. I say you guys, but I don't know no one's watching this yet, but it's already holding me accountable because I know I'm going to have to talk about the things that I do, good and bad, on here. So that's been pretty cool for me so far. Looking forward to holding myself further accountable, and hopefully helping some other people hold themselves accountable too. Okay, I'm done for the day. For the 15th time, you guys notice I say bye about the 6th time before I actually say bye. So for the 17th time, bye, and have a good day. Get bread, baby.